Hi!
Hi!
Holly and Dan. Okay, so we're going to talk a little bit about sciatic pain. So we've had quite a lot of people come in to the centre recently who have been complaining about the pain that's gone through in their back. Now it varies, that pain, from person to person. Sometimes a bit of a dull ache, sometimes a shooting pain. It does vary a little bit. Now just to explain, I can turn around, just here. So sciatic nerve, basically it connects just at the bottom of your spine here. It then goes past your buttocks, down your hamstring, behind your hamstring, and then finishes all the way down in the foot. Okay, so what we're going to go through now is we're just going to go through a few different stretches. Now the two muscles that we're trying to work on are the piriformis muscle, which actually is the one hidden right into your glute, and what that actually does is that helps to rotate your leg outwards. We're also going to focus on the hamstring. Now tightness in these two muscles, because the sciatic nerve runs really close to those two muscles, there's tightness, it's going to press on it, that's what's going to cause that pain. So we've gone through 5 exercises that's ultimately going to help out stretching and relieving hopefully some of that pain. Okay, so first one we're going to go through is the pigeon stretch. Okay, so what Holly's doing is she's getting her hips down nice and low with her foot on the side. It depends on your hip mobility as to whether you pull that foot high or low. Depends how you go, you'll know from comfort. We're pushing your hips down nice and low, getting that stretch through your shoulders as well. Now the piriformis muscle, the one that we're trying to stretch, is just on the inside here, and that's why we're trying to get that big stretch through the outside of that glute. Okay, now we're going to hold each position. Now this one we're going to hold for about 40 to 50 seconds on both the left side and the right side. Now if you do it 2 to 3 times, spot on, nice and slow when you're coming out of the position, and then from there on in. So Holly, if you want to step on out of that one. Okay, perfect. So next one that we're going to be doing, if you do that again, do that on both sides, and that should get a nice relief on the outside of your glute. Second one that we're going to do is, Holly, if you're just laying on your back. Okay, cool. So Holly's just going to keep one leg straight. She's then going to bring her other knee up towards herself, and she's going to pull it across with her left hand. She's going to pull it across, keeping this shoulder here on the mat. So what that again is doing is it's getting this stretch to the outside of your glute here. And again, that's just going to create that stretch through that glute, and it's going to relieve that little bit of pain or that pressure onto that sciatic nerve, hopefully. Okay, cool. So, relaxing. Next one we're going to do is we're then going to bring your foot into a figure 4 position. So bring your heel onto this leg here. Good. Bringing this leg up. Now you can also hold this leg underneath. You can also hold it over at your knee. If you drop this foot, you can hold it at your knee. You're going to pull this nice and far back, and with this knee, you're going to push it down just slightly. Okay. Bring it nice and close, and again, we're looking at this time, we're going to look for the stretch on the outside of this glute.
You can use your elbow as well to push down there.
Exactly, you can push down with that elbow if you need to.
Nice. Okay,
feeling that stretch?
Yeah,
cool. If you want to feel a stretch a little bit more, you just pull it a little bit closer to you. And again, you can just push down with this knee as well. Okay, spot on. Okay, next one that we're going to do is... completely forgotten. No, I don't. So next one we're going to go through is a child's pose. So just laying on your front, and the good thing about this one is it's a nice way to finish all the exercises, nice and controlled. So what we're actually doing is we're sitting into that hip, nice and controlled. So again, we're getting that stretch through your glutes on the outside. And the good thing about this one, you can hold it for a little bit longer. Go through that deep breathing process. You're taking any sort of stresses away as well. And it's just it's a bit of a lighter stretch. The pigeon one you might find is a little bit tougher. This one, nice and controlled. And again, just looking for that nice stretch. Next ones we're going to do are 2 hamstring stretches. So all of those ones have been focusing on the outside of your glute. Next 2 that we're going to do are going to be hamstring stretches. So, nice straight legs. What we're going to do, try your best to keep your back flat to start with. And we're literally just going to go nice and straight down. And just getting that stretch through that hamstring. So again, that sciatic nerve is just running the back of that hamstring. So if it's tight, it's going to be really pressing up on that nerve, stretching it out, and then we've got a little bit of relief at the back. Good. And then coming out of it nice and slow. Super. Second one we're going to do is we're just going to be sit down. So sitting down, it's going to go through the same hamstring stretch, but we're just going to do it in a seated position. So feet out in front, try and keep those knees locked down onto the floor. We're just going to push forward and just try and hold that position. Now it doesn't matter about your flexibility. If you're anything like myself, I can't really get that close to my toes, but just work your way down hold that position. Next time you try it about 4 or 5 times, 4 or 5 different times, holding that position for about 20-30 seconds. Each time try and get a little bit further down your leg, or if you can get it past your toes like Holly can, just trying to press that, get that extra stretching. Okay, spot on. Now it's just these are just stretches that might help. Now sciatic pain can actually be caused through different sort of problems through your disc, so it's not guaranteed it's going to help. Obviously I'd say recommend go to see your doctor if that pain persists, but hopefully these will just help you out with a couple of different stretches.
Have an awesome day. Bye.